Hey everyone, it's Kim, the homeschooling Grammy, and today I have something really special that I would like to share with you. Something that in years past, when my girls were growing up, that we did as a family that hugely blessed us. And now I would like to share this same experience with my grandchild. So if you are interested, please stick around and we will get started. So how we initially got started with this years ago, and I was trying to think, I want to say my younger two girls were probably in the 9 to 11-year-old range. So right about the same age that Hope is now. We had gone to a concert. Actually, it was a Casting Crowns concert. And if you've ever been to their concert, a lot of times that they will share ways that you can sponsor children from around the world. And that night, we just felt led to grab one of the envelopes from them as they were passing it around. And it was one of the hugest blessings to our family. We got so attached to this child that we never met physically. And now it has changed dramatically. Like you can even do emails and that kind of thing. But we used to send packages and letters, and they would write back in return during this whole sponsorship. And when we first started this, the little girl, her name was Gabriella, wasn't even able to write yet. So her mom or her grandmother used to do the writing for her. And as the years progressed, she was actually able to write to us herself. And the hardest letter we ever got was actually the very last letter that we got. Explaining to us that they were done in her village, the village that she lived in the country of Peru, because they had met all of their goals and because, you know, their job was done there. Like they had done all that they needed to do to help this village. So it was hard because, you know, this little person that you became so attached to, you were no longer going to have contact with. And, but it's such a blessing to know that, maybe we touched her life in a positive way in some way, shape, or form, but I know definitely how much she impacted our life. So I would like to share what we are going to be doing. Okay, so we are going to be sponsoring through World Vision, which is the same place that we sponsored through years ago, that we saw through to the end. And I don't even know how it came up one night. It just happened to be that there was when I was on Facebook, which I'm not on Facebook anymore, I think that's where I was. And it had come up about sponsorship with World Vision. And so I thought, how cool would it be if I could find a child that shares the same birthday with Hope? And so not only did I find a child that shares the same birthday with Hope, like almost immediately, but this child also was born the same year as Hope. So she is exactly the same age as Hope. So cool. So I'm going to show you, and I'm going to cover up the year. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter, right? I'm just going to cover up the date of her birth, just because I don't want you to know exactly when Hope's birthday is. But because you believe in me, I can thrive. She is 9 years old. She likes to play soccer, and her favorite part of school is studying her native language. And here she is. Her name is, I'm hoping I'm getting her name right, but her name is Micaiah. Look at how beautiful she is. She is so sweet. So precious. Micaiah lives with her parents, one brother and one sister. Her parents struggle to provide for the family, and her father is a farmer and her mother is a housewife. And despite their efforts, it's difficult to meet the family's needs. So what is really cool about this is that I went ahead and I downloaded an app. So There's actually a message that she did, a video message in her native tongue, you know, just saying hello and being welcoming and all of that. And I also received an email recently stating that they have sent a letter, which we need to get on the ball and send a letter. But Hope wasn't here when this came in the mail, but she's back now. So anyways, it gives you so much information. So I'll give you an idea what it looks like. So here is the initial pamphlet that you get. Micaiah Barra is her name. And it will tell you about the village she lives in. So she lives in Shashago, Ethiopia. But it gives all kinds of information in here. The things that they want to do to help her community. For healthcare, Christian commitment, things to pray for. Just so many wonderful things. And also the coolest part that for us anyways, the first time that we did this is they gave us a magnet, and they've done it again. So once again, Micaiah will be on our refrigerator so we can see her every single day. We can pray for her every single day. And we just feel so blessed that we're going to do this. So once again, and I'm so excited for Hope to be a part of this, because I know my girls got so involved. Like at Christmas time, we would, you know, you're only allowed to send so big of an envelope, but we would pack it as full as we could do. Just like little goodies, you know, helpful things like pens and paper and just anything fun that we could think of, and little trinkets and just all of those kinds of things. So, you know, I think that missions can be in any way, shape, or form that you think that you could be a blessing to somebody else. And for us, this proved to be such a blessing in our lives. I mean, I'll never know exactly what it did for her family. I mean, you know, get some idea, but the biggest blessing was to our family, because it teaches your children to think outside of the box. It teaches your children to have compassion and to love other people, and to learn about other people from other places in the world. And that is partly too why we chose Sun Lake curriculum, because there's a whole section of the Sun Lake curriculum, this book that we are actually reading through, that goes through different areas of the world where missionaries are, and to pray for these different areas of the world for these people that don't know Jesus Christ. And that is our biggest prayer for Micaiah, is that she comes to know Jesus Christ. Because, you know, all the other things are temporary, but our soul is eternal. So anyways, I just thought that I would share this with you, and about how excited we are to be doing this, and that we're going to be, you know, sending letters and receiving letters. And if you're interested, let me know. And when we get a letter from her, we would be honored to share. So God bless, take care, and I will talk to you in the next video.